Hello, this is Margaret with Margaret Stamping Studio, and I'm here with another class in the Flash. This class features some of our new products in our January to June mini catalog, and also some Sale-a-bration items, which you can earn for free based with your qualifying purchases through the end of February. So there's some great things, and I just can't wait to get started and show you. I'm going to start with, actually now that I'm looking, it's one of the only new stamp sets that I'm using that's going to be in the catalog. And that's the Taco Fiesta, and that's this card here. This features a stamp set and the paper from Sale-a-bration. Same with this whole set and this paper. Those are both Sale-a-bration items also. I'll show you those in a minute. So here we're going to start with our Taco Fiesta. And holy guacamole card, it's so cute. This is very simple to put together. I've already added my stamps to my blocks. So for here, I've added my hot peppers and lime to this one block so I can make a quick background pattern. And this is great for mass producing. I laid out my stamps on my white piece of paper, put them on my block, so now I can mass produce. It makes life so much easier. So with this card, we're using Coastal Cabana card base, Mango Medley, Whisper White. This is Polished Pink. That's the ink color that will be retiring in June. And also this card's or designer paper is called Enjoy the Journey, and it is so pretty. It coordinates with a stamp set that has, I believe, a biking picture. It's all outdoorsy, and you'll see by the other side, that side has all prints. This side has all nature scenes. I mean, talk about a quick and easy card. You just cut that by 4 by 5 1/4, and you've got 6 card fronts that are beautiful. That has, turn it this way, waves and clouds, or that way, waves and clouds, depending on how you're looking at it. Some more mountain scenery. This to me looks like more mountains, like the Rocky Mountains. And then this to me is just a beautiful sunset. Again, just cut those and make some awesome card fronts. So that is beautiful. The colors are amazing. And this pattern is perfect for our holy guacamole. We'll take the card base, just fold that in half as standard size. Most of my cards are. Wait, that just having a hard time getting that straight. That's what I get for not pre-scoring it. Next, I'm going to stamp that background I was telling you about. It's super easy, just Coastal Cabana ink on the Coastal Cabana cardstock makes a great subtle background. And so here I'm just stamping it. I'm rotating it a little bit here and there and just creating a cute little background. Close that up. Gotta use my memento. I don't need the mango. I need my white piece. Here we go. And then of course I'm going to color with the blends. I love our stamping blends. Those are Stampin' Up's alcohol markers. And they match our cardstock and designer paper and ribbons and our inks, just like all of our other products. That's one of the things I love most about Stampin' Up is how everything coordinates. I'm using the dark Granny Apple Green. I'm not going to bother shading. It has these little lines in it already, so to me that's good enough. And I'm more of a, I guess, a lazy stamper, because I'm definitely not quick. It seems like if I try to be quick, that's when I start making mistakes. So I want to be done fairly quick. So that's why I usually don't bother using both shades to blend. Sometimes I'll go in with the same shade because you can layer the color and still get some shading. So that is really cool. And you don't get harsh lines, which is even better. So that's the dark polished pink Stampin' Blend that I just used. And I'm using the dark Daffodil Delight to color in our chips. I use the Daffodil Delight a lot. It goes well with the crushed curry and the mango. I tend to just grab this one. There we go. All right, next I am going to layer my mango medley down with some regular Stampin' Seal. So I just put a new cartridge in. So working a little extra hard to get that going. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but I love it. It sticks beautifully. All right, so I'm putting that down. My faithful measurement, my finger, about a finger width, top and bottom there. Next, I will come in with my polished pink strip. And I'm going to put this one, what I think is the middle. You see how I'm very precise. And then with the designer paper strips. And if you notice, I do have these right up along the edge, the right edge of the card. Go ahead, put our designer paper down. And our second piece. It's perfect. I can't believe I'm almost done with this card already. We just need to throw on a few dimensionals. I usually like to put one in the middle just to give it some support there. It's always good to have some extra support. And plop that in the middle of the mango medley. And to finish it off, I'm using the Pastel Adhesive back sequins. These will also be your gift. When you place a $35 order using my host code here, you will get a kit to make 6 cards, 2 each of the 3 designs that I'm demonstrating today. If you place a $50 order, I will also send you a pack of these sequins. They are awesome. They're blue, but look, they even look really good with the aquas, and they look great with the dark blues. The pinks, those are great. I've put it with corals, and then the gold, that works with everything. So that is our first one. So that will be your gift with a $50 purchase. That also, $50 purchase also qualifies you for a free Sale-a-bration item. So with the Sale-a-bration items, we have, there's 2 levels. So there's the level 1, that is free with a $50 purchase. The level 2s are free with a $100 purchase. Now, if you do have a $100 purchase, you can choose 2 level 1s. You don't have to go with a level 2. So that's, you've got control over what you get. So next we'll go with this. I love this paper. This paper is amazing. It's called Dainty Designs, I believe. Let me double check. And this is free with a $50 purchase. You get 12 sheets. Here's this. Oops, upside down. Look at that. I love these colors. The floral is just absolutely gorgeous. There's these, oh, frames and borders. Gorgeous, gorgeous floral. And it's in the purple and freesia. Love that. And then the greenery. Oh, that's so pretty. The reverse side is mainly just patterns. So you've got the green print. You've got a watercolor look with on two of the different ones. They're both a little different. You've got the Blushing Bride with a print. This, I'll call that a tufted look. And then a freesia polka dot. Love polka dots. And of course the back of my paper, see all my pieces in here, is buried in here. So, oh, not too bad. Yes, it's called Dainty Flowers. And this is a level 1, so that could be free with a $50 purchase if you absolutely love it like I do. And this one also features, this set is so cute. This is also a Sale-a-bration set, and it's carrots. But I'm using the verses from this. There's no one quite like you, and then I was going to put thanks on the inside. And this is another super easy card. We've got the Starry Sky, which is in color. That one's still going to be around for another 1.5 years. I've got Crushed Curry. And the Starry Sky ribbon. Let's see. Oh, and the double oval punch. This is a great little punch. We're putting little verses out. All right, again, this is like one of the easiest cards ever. Here you go. And with this kit, I will send pre-punched ovals and the oval for the greeting. You'll just have to stamp your own verse in there. All right, I need that. A little discombobulated today. Or is it discombobulated? Just more proof. Not quite right today. But it's all good. I'm stamping, so it's a good day. All right, so the designer paper, the little Starry Sky tufted strip, we are going to put right along the left edge, and we're going to leave just a tiny little 1/8 of an inch border. Next, we're going to have a piece, this is my favorite out of all of the papers, I think. I don't know, I love them all. But this is another one where you just, you can cut it down for your card front and it just be gorgeous, and that's all you have to do. All right, so we'll lay that down. Again, we've got our 1/8 inch. Isn't that so pretty? All right, we're going to go ahead and adhere this to our card front. Next, we'll bring out the Starry Sky ink. And there's no one quite like you. And then we'll go ahead and stamp the thanks. Ooh, look, I got ink all over that one. Just go ahead and stamp that up there. Let's go ahead and put this inside, get it done and out of the way. See how sticky that is? And it's, you can still use your dental floss. If you put it down uneven, it just pops right back up. And it takes a while for it to really sink in, and then it's good and permanent. So I'm gonna put my greeting here in the bottom part of this punch. Have a little confetti go in. Use my dimensionals. You can tell I laid that in my black ink. Alright, so I'm just pop dotting the verse there in the center of the oval. I'm gluing this flush here in the left corner. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. There we go. Now with the starry sky, have no fear, I will have your bow already tied for you. That's one of the many services I offer. I have a lot of ladies who cannot stand making tiny bows. I think they're fun. But as a kid, I grew up making Barbie clothes, so I love making tiny bows. Okay, then we'll just grab a little mini glue dot here. And what I like to do, I actually like to, let's see if you, I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm just kind of rolling it up upon itself. And I'm putting it just here on the left bottom edge. And then I'm pressing my bow into it. And look at that. How easy and how beautiful is that? You could add some of the blue sequins to that if you want, but honestly, I think it's beautiful as is, so I'm just leaving it. All right, now for our third is this adorable owl. He is just so cute. I need to make one holding a lollipop, but I haven't done that yet. Let's find out how many licks to get to the center. Okay, so here's this. Whoop. Got my, again, I'm going to use some stamping blends. I've got our decorative circle punch. It's so cute. It's just so unique. I really like that punch. I do need to grab, I guess it wouldn't be a video if I didn't forget something. Luckily I wasn't too far away. I just needed my paper trimmer. I just need to show you a trick real quick. But this, the owl is a level 1 celebration, so that is free with a $50 purchase if you choose. That's going to be your hardest part, is choosing what to get. There is a big pack of designer paper that is, it's actually a level 2, so it would be free with a $50 purchase. It's called Dandy Designs, and you actually get 48 12 by 12 sheets of designer paper. Well, let me show you these real quick. They're so pretty. So it's got Cabana Bay, Mango Medley, Fresh Freesia, with the polka dots. Got some cute squares, just a grid. I love this. Well, that's the one we're using. This to me is so cute with the carrots. I love that. So it's some of the same prints, but different colorways. So this is great for girls, guys, anyone. Love polka dots. Look at that plaid. This is so cute. So we've got 12 different sheets, and then there's a back side, which is a more solid pattern. I like how Stampin' Up's kind of gone with that. So we've got some big diagonal stripes. We've got some more grid. We've got stars. That's awesome. More plaid. Oh, wouldn't that be so cute for a Valentine's? They look like little X's. And some honeycombs. So that would be cute with the bees. Adorable. Adorable. I love this paper. And you get a whole bunch of it. So, all right, well, let's get working on our cute little owl. It's called Adorable Owls. So it's very appropriately named. And here I want to show you. So we've got our designer papers cut on an angle. When you get this kit, you'll have a sheet like this. And what you'll need to do is you'll just need to cut it on an angle. And what I do, I just throw it in there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be precise. I just kind of look and say, yeah, looks good. Sure. Easy peasy. And it's okay that they're different lengths. So I've got that. I will have dimensions in the tutorial, because you do get, I'll send you a link to this video, and also I'll send you a written tutorial. So I'll have dimensions on there, so if you want them to be exact, I'll show you how to do that. But like I said, I guess I'm a lazy stamper. I don't worry about them being too precise. All right, so again, just fold our card base in half. Give it a good little crease there. Next, we're gonna build this part. So let's set the card base aside. So you'll get a strip of fresh freesia to go with your designer paper. Now what I did is I turned the back side over. Oh, the stars are on the back side of this awesome plaid. Because I actually do have the designer paper is on dimensionals. It gives it a little extra oof. But what I did first is I added my dimensionals just to the angled piece. And this is the only tricky part about any of these cards, and it's not even tricky. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure I'm in the screen here. You're going to lay your designer paper down on top of this strip, and you're going to make sure you've got the same amount of border. So I'm looking at, it's just a little more than 1/8 of an inch. So you just lay it down there and it becomes one piece. Then you're going to take your scissors, or you could use your paper trimmer, and you're just going to trim that. Trim off your excess. Like so. Then we're going to go ahead and we'll add dimensionals. And remember, I like to add support, so I'm putting some in there. And then I'm also going to add adhesive to the fresh freesia piece. That way that'll be stuck down and there'll be some support. Get all my backings off. Now this I do, you could do this a little safer way, and I call safer, so I don't know if you can tell in my sample, I actually do have a little black ink on there, but I'm gonna live dangerously again. Here we go. And so I've got that glued down. Now I'm going to stamp with the Memento Tuxedo Black. Ink that up, make sure I don't have any ink on my edge, and I don't. I'm going to turn this to the side so I can see a little better. And I am just going to stamp "It's Your Day" right there along the edge of the fresh freesia. Pretty good. Could have used a little more ink on it, but hey, that's good. All right, now we will punch the decorative circle. Like I said, I will have that punch for you, so you don't need to worry if you don't have that. And then for our owl, we just have to fussy cut him. Unfortunately, there's no dies available, but I'm one of the odd ones that actually enjoys fussy cutting. If it's 1 or 2 projects. If I'm mass producing, then yeah, I don't. But for a couple here and there, I don't mind a bit. All right, and then I just picked up the colors from the designer paper. And except for, of course, the owl. I made her. I'm going to call her is Crumb Cake. I'm using the light crumb cake for her face and belly. And she just pops to life when you give her color. I probably should have had her colored ahead of time so you didn't have to sit and watch me do all this. But I guess it'll give you more realistic time as to how long it'll take to put these together. Oh, that brush tip's seen better days. Let me just flip this over. It's funny, I do have a new set of crumb cake, but I just don't. Oh, look, I just messed up. I hate opening new ones when the other end is perfectly fine. So how I made that boo-boo up there, I could go in there with one of the clear blend pens and kind of push the color out, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more of the light crumb cake to it and see if I can't kind of blend it out a little bit. And I'm just going to take the tip point. There, yeah, you can barely even tell I made a little flub there now. Isn't that awesome? That's why I love these. All right, and now, because obviously I love lavender, I love purples. Purples and magentas are my favorite. I decided to give her freesia eyes. This is so cute. All right, and then a little freesia in her party hat. And I'm using the light Calypso Coral in her hat. I love this shade of Calypso, it's so pretty. And then on her ears, her little pink ears. And the dark Calypso Coral is her beak and her feet. My daughter's a naturalist and works with birds, and she will just give me heck for calling them feet. But oh well, they're feet. Okay, so now let me cut off this excess. And so if you don't have the owl set, you're going to have a piece of white that you can stamp anything you want with. You could do flowers, you could do other critters, you could do a little birthday cake, you could put whatever you want on this. I try to design my cards so that you can get creative and use what you have, because I know not everyone likes the same things, and you know, it's good. It's how boring would life be if everyone liked the same stuff? But the layout is so versatile, so I hope that you enjoy that. And same with the other cards. It's easy. I mean, the Dainty Flowers one, all you really need are verses. You could use anything for those. But that Starry Sky and the Crushed Curry with those flowers is just to die for. I love it. All right. There's our sweet little girl. Okay, so now I am only going to put dimensionals on the lower half of our decorative circle, and you'll see why here in a second. So I'm going to put adhesive on the top part, and that's because it's going to overlap our designer paper. And so I'm just going to put that there, making sure not to cover up the words. I'm going to go ahead and It'll be easiest if I put this on the card front before I have the sequins on. So let's go ahead and plop this right in the center of the card front. Nice 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. Dimensionals on our little owl. If I had my mini dimensionals, I'd add another one right there, but I don't have them right here with me, so. I'll put her down. And now we will use, oh, there goes my glue dots. Now we will add one of the large sequins and 2 of the small. One over there and one there. So that is our 3rd card, our sweet little owl. So I really hope you enjoyed these cards. Remember, you place a $35 order, you will get the supplies to recreate 6 cards. If you place a $50 order, you will also get the Pastel Adhesive back sequins, and these are new in the new mini catalog. And you also then would qualify for a celebration, a level 1 celebration. If you want to go all out and you place an over $150 order, that's when you don't want to use my host code. Let me get that back in view. You want to go ahead and place that as your own order, because you would actually earn $15 in host rewards. When you place an order over $150, you start earning those, and it's 10% of your order, and it goes up based on your order, but you know, 10%'s a good rule of thumb, and it will tally it there on the website for you. So anyway, thank you so much. Make sure you shop with me at margaret.hall.stampinup.net. Use my host code QFH4BSPX by Sunday, January 22nd. I'll close this out early Monday morning, and then I should have the kits mailed out by the end of the week. So probably by the 26th or 27th, your kit should be in the mail. And yep, anyway, thank you so very much. Enjoy, and I will stamp with you again soon.